The Red Cross is now helping people who are displaced. Still no word on the cause of the fire. We do have a reporter in Valley City working to learn more and get reaction. You can look for that story tonight at 6. An apartment building in South Fargo was damaged after a balcony caught fire this morning. The fire department was called to 23rd Street South for a third-floor deck that was on fire. The battalion chief says there's damage to the balcony and to the outside of the building, but that the fire didn't get inside of the apartment unit. One person inside was able to safely evacuate. The cause is still under investigation.